have very different expectations.
And in any matchup like this, the early stages are important. The team coming in as a big underdog has to keep it close, otherwise things can go south in a hurry.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Guard spots filled by Cunningham and Ivy. Thompson is out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Duren in at the 5, roaming the paint. Cunningham's shot is off. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. A nice shot by Irving.
You got to run Kyrie off that line. If you let him get comfortable and find his shot from behind the arc, it's a wrap.
Cunningham passes to Ivy. And it's sent back by Irving. And they get it back. For the Pistons, it's been a slow start here. It's a 5-point game. And moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
You guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Yeah, and you know, to come up short at the line is frustrating because that's controllable and it's actually a free throw. So you feel like you leave loose change out there when you don't convert.
Got a piece of it. Now, here's Duren. Irving dishes to Lillard. Irving passes to Lillard. Buries it down low. Lillard's got 5.
Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here we see the Detroit Pistons, Greg, a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys, then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. And the Pistons have been great. They've had that defense-first mentality. Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Beasley's checked in for the Bucks. .141 left to play in the first quarter. To the right side. Stewart. And another 3 for Detroit.
Oh, and the playmaking of Ivy on full display.
Milwaukee leading by 9. Here's Irving. The teardrop falls in. He's got 9.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Effective from the mid-range. For Cunningham, it's about shooting with confidence.
Here's Giannis, and he slams it right down on top of Cade Cunningham.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, here's Cunningham. 17 points for him last game against Golden State.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's James. Detroit with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And the dunk by James.
Tip of the hat to Irving there. He ignited the break with this underappreciated part of his game, his defense. Quick hands help on both sides of the court.
Cunningham's shot is off.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Pass to Beasley. Outside Irving. Back to Beasley. Three-pointer, Lillard. And it is good at the buzzer. And we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And quite a position here for the Bucks to be in. What do you think, guys?
coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
Kyrie Irving is out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's James. Then there's Pat Connaughton. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the 5. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pistons brought in Monty Williams to guide this team from the bottom. He said, I like those challenges, the process of building, seeing players get better, and understanding what it's like to navigate crunch time situations. For me to be able to come in now, it's part of this restoration. Kevin, Monty has plenty of work ahead.
Indeed he does, David. Thanks.
LeBron doing what he does best, creating for and elevating others.
Morris against Lillard. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Giannis grabs the miss.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Absolute heartbreak, Clark, for the Bucks last year in the postseason.
You're right, Kevin. It was a shocker to see the Bucks go down in the first round as the 1 seed. And Miami really handled them, too. Knocked them out of there in 5 games. The Heat played with a lot of energy.
Bagley, and it's Thompson in for Morris. Cunningham kicks to Bogdanovich. The pass to Stewart. Back to Bogdanovich. The Pistons working the ball around now. Just 2 to shoot. Detroit, no good that time either. And so James will bring it up for the Bucks. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
Well-rounded effort, and they showed no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And still so much, Greg, to learn about these teams. When do we get a sense of a team's true identity?
Well, not this early in the season. Now, I'd say at least a quarter of the way through it. That's when you kind of get a sense of a squad's chemistry.
Hands quick.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. And, well, Detroit shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Here's Cunningham, accurate with the jumper from the elbow. Cunningham's got 6.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
In terms of finishing ability, it's hard to think of someone who tops Kyrie Irving.
Greg, the list is short, particularly when you talk about guys of his size, okay? His bag of tricks is limitless when you talk about finishing in close quarters against bigger guys. There are few that are in his class in that regard.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Cunningham outside. Cunningham, a screen on Irving. Here's Ivy. And another 3 for Detroit.
You know Ivy loves to find that shot. The defense has to be more careful with him at the arc.
Lillard, the pass to Giannis. And there's the
Mercy, mercy me. An absolute insane display of dribbling from Antetokounmpo. I mean, you can't take this guy lightly when he's got the ball. Mad handles for a guy of any size, but 7 feet tall. Come on, man. That's ridiculous.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Bucks have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. James. And James throws it down hard.
That's really how LeBron prefers to finish, at full speed, driving hard and dictating the pace and keeping pressure on the defense.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Giannis Antetokounmpo remains so consistent. He said, I want to get to the position that my game is boring. People don't talk about it because I do it every single night, but I don't get bored. The greats, the best players, never get bored. They always give their best every given night, and that's my mindset. Kevin?
Oh, D.A., I love it. Thank you so much for the report. Good work there as it goes.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Pass to Cunningham. There's a good screen. Down low. Here's Duran. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Bucks have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Here's Connaughton. And another basket for Milwaukee.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Here's Ivy. And there's another one for the Pistons.
And they have picked it up offensively here in the second half. Ball movement, getting high percentage shots, and you can definitely see a difference.
And the passing instincts of James are just unreal. He has that great sense for when and where to send the ball.
To the inside, Duren, and Duren slams it in.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Lillard, the pass to Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down hard.
Lillard's passing game, a thing of beauty. Got that ball to a guy who had a quality look and got it to him on time.
And stolen by Lillard. And now Lillard running the floor all by himself. Yep, that one goes. James has got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Cunningham for 3. The shot comes out, and so it's Milwaukee up by 30.
Making duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Irving on the bench, this is who Adrian Griffin has out there. Portis is out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Cameron Payne. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Beauchamp in at the small forward. And it's Wiseman that time on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 6 assists in the game. Portis finds Crowder. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Payne with it. Morris is there. Payne with it. Over Morris. And another basket for Milwaukee. Hey, Special K, in your playing days, you were such a strong defender. Who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Hey, I appreciate the love, partner, but strong defender attached to my name back in the day would not mix well, if we're talking truth. But I will tell you, the hardest guy I had to deal with was Bernard King. He gave me fits. He was relentless in his pursuit of the pumpkin. They ran a bunch of stuff for him when he was playing for the Knicks, and that dude could put it in the basket.
Cunningham, no good on the shot, a bit long that time.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman, roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
It's stolen by Wiseman. Morris with the ball. Now guarded by Payne and finished off by Bagley.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here we are looking around the NBA, Greg. It feels like there's more parity amongst teams than ever before.
No dominant team has been the favorite every year, and that can all change, though, in a heartbeat. Every so often, a dynasty can be born out of nothing.
And Crowder slams it in.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible. And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding for Milwaukee.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins.
And in what should be an exciting 4-game season series between these two teams, they have to feel great about taking this first one against the Pistons.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for LeBron.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Cunningham for 3. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Bagley with the ball. Now guarded by Payne. Cunningham gets the bucket.
And defense has to guard Cade in the corner. He will take and make that shot.
Portis a screen on Bagley. Here's Crowder. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business.